Oh,
You and
that's
H
Cookie.
rolls. Oh, it's Cookie. We got more dank weed. That makes me sad. Whoa, they're all in the hallway. I might not make it through. No, they're gonna let me through. So the Guild Unknown is in the arena.
Oh, they're all coming
and
in
they
at
are getting
once.
set up. They're streaming again. They're waiting in the hallway to make their entrance. I'm
Oh, is it
very
gonna be
excited.
the RP walk?
I hope so.
No RP walk?
Here, no, they're just gonna run out. The excitement run into the stands. Alright, so now the Guild Unknown has entered the arena. The contenders from Australia. And we need to get the middle clear. So everyone, I think the best way to do this is everyone just stop fighting. And,
Alright, so
let the
we're going
guild
to take
set up.
another break real quick while we get set up, and then we'll come back with the match.
Alrighty. Hope you
Should be
enjoyed
around
the
a
promo.
5-minute break.
Yep.
And welcome back to our Tier 2 GvG NA Invitational. We have two guilds here today. We have the Guild Unknown versus Monsters Inc. I'm going to start off... Oh, go ahead, Georgie.
I was gonna start off with two, but
Oh, go for it.
if you want to go, feel
No, you
free.
can go
It's
for
all you. No, it's all you. I insist.
Alright. So, the Guild Unknown is normally an Oceanic guild. They really wanted to participate in this tournament because they want experience fighting against the NA guilds. They got up pretty early. They usually start their raid like 2 hours from now, around like 1:30 East, and they're up pretty early for this. So it'll be interesting to see how they compete versus the NA guilds, who they normally do not fight.
Alright, so that's the Guild Unknown. I was hoping that'd be a more exciting analysis. But again, we don't know anything about them, which their name is so befitting, playing in the OCX time slot. I don't know who they GvG there, but I'm sure they're well studied and ready. And again, this is more of a trial for them, or trying out for them. Now let's talk about Boo. Boo, like I said last time, I remembered the TFH from when I first started playing Guild Wars, and I was a PvE Ranger. That was my first character named Georgy on Anvil Rock, pugging in World v World. Now this guild was this is like the stages of my World v World time. Was the first World v World guild, or a lot of these guys were in the first World v World guild I joined, and I regret to say it was a Raw Noodles guild, but I remember most of these players, and you know, they actually were more playing with Legendary Lee. However, at the time he was leading an S, and they were Blackgate, blah blah blah. So now that Lee ended up leaving the guild, and they reformed their guild as Boo. And right now, looking at their gank, they're pretty Ellie heavy. They have a Mesmer, an Necro, and a Ranger. So, I mean, they have more than a Necro. They have a Mesmer, a Thief, and a Ranger. And what about the gank for the Guild Unknown?
It's Mesmer double Thief.
Alrighty, Mesmer double Thief. So, Mesmer double Thief versus Thief Mesmer Ranger. What do you think about that, Chipp?
I would give the advantage to the double Thief Mesmer, but it really all depends on the playstyle of the melee trains. Obviously, if they stick to the more pirate shippy range pressure meta, the Ranger is going to have the advantage there. But ideally, the double Thief Mesmer should be able to kill the Ranger if he's off by himself and doesn't have any protection.
And I'm being corrected here now. It's not what's it called? It's not OCX. It's late NA. Which is my mistake, or our mistake. We called them OCX. So we're gonna get a time here pretty soon, and the round is gonna get started. It looks like
there's just a few people in queue from 2, but we're clearing the queue right now. They should be getting in any minute now.
And I believe that Boo has all their players in. Boo had a DC, or 2 had a DC, as they're telling us now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get started pretty soon.
And there he is. He's coming in right now.
All right, he's coming into the sanctum, and I need to get in position here to watch this.
So what are the picks? Who do you think is going to win, Vic?
Oh, this is tough.
I'll start with Georgy. Georgy, you tell me what you...
No, I don't want to start. I was so wrong. I feel like I cursed whoever I pick. So I don't want to... You go first.
Man, I don't know. I'm actually pretty hyped to see this match because 2 is late NA, so they don't really get to play versus these guilds very often. So I think... I want to say 2 just because I'm rooting for them because they don't really play that much, so they're like the underdogs. But... It's like my heart tells me 2, my brain tells me Boo. So that shit rhyme.
That's a good rhyme, not gonna lie. Boo PPT guild. See, that's the thing. I haven't seen either of these guilds GvG a lot. And I hate to do this to my friends in Boo, but I'm gonna have to pick Boo. And so
wait, what?
I mean,
I hate to do what?
Wait, what did you just say?
Last time I picked UL, I feel like my pick
they're gonna lose.
Wait, so who's
I
gonna
hope
lose?
they win, but I feel like there's some superstition going on here. Alright. So let's see, the time's coming soon. Both sides look ready, both sides mighting up, getting their pre-buffing started. Well, one side mighting up, getting the pre-buffing started, the other is more relaxed, since I believe we're waiting on one more player to get in.
They're going at 0-0, so 30 seconds from now.
0-0, alright, so they're actually all in. 30 seconds from now, and we're not seeing any pre-buffing going on from Boo yet. However, looks like 2. I'm thinking, should I call them 2 or the Guild Unknown during the round? Just call them 2?
I'd just call them 2.
Or 2 and Boo
Right,
could
2 versus
sound the
Boo.
same.
It's 2.
So-
That's what I'm worried about.
Alright, just say I.
Alright, IX. UL. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's going to be another confusing one. We'll figure it out when we get there. Alright, the round is starting now. 0-1. Boo starting off, stacking might. It looks like the no veil coming from II pushing forward. Boo pulling back towards their side. Now the veil, they both take it. And II staying far, dropping range pressure, pulling back. Now Caliber pushing into II, kiting back into their into their water side. It looks like an Ellie for Boo is almost caught out of position here, but he blinks back into his melee, and now it looks like a player for II is down into Sinelli. They almost catch him. He's gonna mist away. Caliburn's still chasing. He wants that Ellie. That Ellie gonna get back into the train, and then Ellie from Boo pulled in the back over by the gank fight. He's gonna roll back, and it looks like Caliburn still chasing that one Ellie from before. He's gonna roll off trying to get a water now, and it looks like a player for II is down. It's that same Ellie. He's gonna miss, and I believe he's going to go back to his train. However, no, Boo finds him, and he's going to get cleaved out here. Caliburn right on top of that. And now we see the Liches go up for Boo, hitting II, pushing them back into their spawn, and another player down for II. 3 players down for II, caught in the Necro Wells. They're going to cleaved out, and another one down. The thief is down. He's out. Caliburn now pushing on II. II still in the fight. Another II player goes down as the second Lich goes up. 3 down now. And that's going to be GG. It looks like Boo took the round. So it's going to go to 1-0 for Boo in this first round here. However, you know, I think that II has to do some adjusting here, but we can't really tell that early. Boo played it really aggressively. They downed an Ellie at the beginning, and then they basically built momentum off it, pushing II all the way back into their corner. Say 2.
Yeah, I think there was an early Ellie catch that Boo did, and then they began chasing each other's tails near the end there. Did you see that? Especially early. When the Ellie went down, the Ellie missed it back towards II, but Stack, the driver for II, left him.
I think we should just call them 2. II sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I said it on, because I sounded like I was like, I, and let's just go with 2.
These sick rhymes, though. Alright, so we'll go back to
I was being poked that whole time to call them 2, not II.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll call them 2. And, alright, go ahead. I interrupted you.
No, I mean, I was just, I feel like when the Ellie went down for 2, Boo went and pushed into the tail of 2, whereas Stack, the driver for 2, kept on coming up. I feel like he should have used the Ellie's body to his advantage and perhaps bombed it or, you know, thrown a banner on it instead of leaving him behind.
I mean, that Ellie stood up a really long time, but in the end, the gank for Boo was the ones who secured it.
Yeah,
and we look at
like,
the...
oh,
go ahead.
For both sides, each of them had an Ellie that was it was pretty far out of position. Like, they were pretty far up in the beginning, and it was a good opportunity for both gank teams to pick the Ellie, but in the end, it was just the one that got the Ellie down at the start, and then just snowballed from there.
So looking at the straw poll already, it looks like Boo has a lead in the fans' opinion. 19 for them and 3 votes for 2. But I mean, it is a straw poll. However, 2, I don't believe they're going to get discouraged by a first round loss. First round losses, you know, happen to every guild. I mean, even a guild like Aggression loses in the first round and comes back. I think we'll see a strong second round here from 2. They know what to expect now. They know what they're going up against. And Boo, it's up to them now to keep on that momentum and keep pushing, trying to see what they can make happen here. And the round is going to start at waiting for a time.
Yeah, I think I mean, 1 round isn't much, it doesn't say much, but I feel like Boo was a lot superior. I don't know. I want 2 to win, but I feel like Boo will take it after watching that performance between 2 guilds. But I mean, things can change. You know, if 2 can change up their strategy and hopefully like actually punish Boo's pushes, then I could see 2 taking rounds for sure.
Yeah, it was only the first round, and the first round can really go either way. It's what happens after the first round and which guild adapts to the other strategy better is who's going to win it in the end.
Alright, do we still have a time yet?
Not quite. I'm gonna ask right now.
Chip, what did you think of the gank play from both sides during that round?
I don't like. I was honestly more looking on like the pushes on the melee in that round, but I favor the double thief Mesmer to the thief Mesmer Ranger. The Guild Unknown's gank should be winning these gank fights. It really all comes down to baiting out the Signet of Stone from the Ranger and then going back onto him and just completely taking him out. Like, there's 2 ways it can play out, where the thieves can either pretty much like half health the Ranger and he'll pop the Signet of Stone, you know, and get away, but then that cooldown's gone and then they can go and burst him again. Or really with 2 thieves, you can pretty much insta-kill a Ranger. Like, I don't think we've ever had problems with Rangers not dying just from the instant burst, especially with the Mesmer too. Like,
yeah,
should be
we're going
easy.
at 9 minutes flat. But
alright, so that's in 48 seconds.
Yeah, 2 is apparently made some adjustments. It took a little bit of time to make some adjustments, so let's see if it pays off for them in this match.
I did see players coming in and out over on the, or a few players come in and out too as well.
Mhm.
So 2 here, getting ready. It's 30 seconds till the round starts.
Rangers in 15